Hello Gemini, welcome back to the channel. This is Independent Tarot. My name is India for those of you who are new. Forgive me for my absence, Gemini. I have been doing quite a bit as far as sorting things out in my personal life, making decisions and, you know, things of that nature. So I had to take some time out for me, which I recommend for all of you. Me time is very important. Self-love, self-care, very much important, Gemini. Let's get into your reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Gemini, please, Holy Spirit? Messages for the sign of Gemini, please, Spirit. Okay, Gemini, your first card out is the Chariot. And with this, I feel like, you know, you guys are taking action right now on something. There's something that, you know, you want to succeed in. Something that'll bring you power and victory. And I definitely feel like, you know, you guys are working toward this. I feel like it's going to be triumphant. You're going to be triumphant. I feel like, you know, this is an opportunity that you probably have wanted all of your life, and it's here now. And I don't know if, you know, you've created this for yourself, or if this was something that just happened, but it looks as if though something is here for you, Gemini. There's something here that you're taking action on. You're standing in your power. You're standing strong in that. Definitely. And you guys are guarded from any negativity. Like, you don't have time for that right now. I see you as being like your own hero here. Also, the Chariot represents Cancer. So some of you could have Cancer in your chart. If not, you could be dealing with a Cancer. But this is definitely an energy of taking action and being successful because of the action that you have taken, Gemini. You guys have the Ace of Swords. You're onto something, Gemini. Listen, you're onto something here, okay? Now, this Ace of Swords is about breakthroughs. So again, whatever action that you're putting forth, whatever it is that you are doing, this has created so much for you in terms of, you know, just being able to move freely about your life without feeling like, you know, you have to question yourself, question your finances, or, you know, answer to someone or things of that nature. I feel like, you know, you have like this clarity now. You've gained this clarity and you're making decisions now that are for your own good. I feel like you're putting you first, Gemini. Like, you have confidence now. Like, you are being assertive. Your communication is better when it comes to dealing with others. You're definitely dealing with some sort of breakthrough here. So something happened that woke you up. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like it's all changing and for the better, okay? You guys have the Nine of Cups in reverse, Gemini. Now, this represents sadness. So, as I said, you guys are overcoming something. It's clear to me that, you know, there was something that happened that just kind of woke you up. And it looks like what that was this Nine of Cups in reverse energy. And that's about, you know, feeling this sadness and even feeling stagnant. Okay, so you guys could have been feeling stuck before you took this action. Okay, and maybe it was, you know, you in that stagnant state that allowed you to see that this isn't what you want, Gemini. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to sit here and mope about things that I can still do something about. My life isn't over. The world hasn't ended. It's been a hell of a ride, but it's worth it to see what's next for you, Gemini. And I feel like you understand that now because you've failed. We've all failed, okay? Things have happened that you weren't happy about, you weren't too proud of. Okay, and you know, there was some disappointment that came from it, even depression. For some of you, you guys were in a really dark place, probably even like dark night of the soul type of energy before this clarity, before taking this action. Clarify this Nine of Cups in reverse, please. I'm not going to take that too many cards. Clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse. What other messages do you have for the Gemini, please? All right, Gemini, you guys have the High Priestess in reverse. So, yeah, I asked Spirit to clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is, you know, about you guys feeling sad and stagnant and things of that nature. Now, with this High Priestess in reverse, the clarification is basically letting me know that this came from you guys lacking faith. All right, like there was a disconnect between you and the world, between you and spirit. You've been in like this lonely, isolated place, Gemini, where it's just kind of you and the four walls around you, and you're not getting much action, or you weren't getting much action in your life. And this left you feeling confused and lost, and you know, your energy was just off. Okay, so this is what created this sadness and you to feel stagnant, because you know, you guys were lacking in faith. But now, oh, but now, what other messages do you have for the Gemini, please, Spirit? Messages for the Gemini, please. Messages for the Gemini, please, Spirit. Okay, so you guys have the Ace of Discs. Like I said, oh, but now. Just wait on it. Because whoever, I don't know who they are, but you know how they say, they thought. They thought they had you. Whoever they is. It could have just been you. This may not have to do with anyone else. Okay, let's just be clear. It could have been you doing this to yourself. Either way, anyone who thought that you would stay stuck in this stagnant, sad, depressive, disappointed, isolated, lonely, faithless energy, confused energy, anybody who thought you would remain there, you're about to prove them wrong. You're about to prove them wrong. Yes, Gemini, you're about to prove them wrong, because what I see for you is success, abundance. You guys are stepping into your independence. You guys are stepping into your security. I feel like opportunity has shown itself. You guys are able to see clearly now, and there are new beginnings here. There's new beginnings and a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money, Gemini. Like, you deserve this here. After what you just dealt with, after feeling depressed, after not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, you know what I mean? After that energy, and it could have possibly lasted for a while. For a while, you may have felt like that, but not anymore. You guys are about to step into a wealthy moment in your life, and this moment could last forever. That much is completely up to you, Gemini. So if you want this moment of wealth, of prosperity, of abundance to last, grab it by the kahunas and do what you gotta do, Gemini, because it's here. Your independence is here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. So sorry about that. What other messages do you have for the Gemini, please, Spirit? More messages for the Gemini. You guys have the 10 of Discs, Gemini. Like, does it get any better than this? Really? I mean, honestly, because, again, this is about your success. I'm literally seeing, like, success all over this. Although, you know, we have the 9 of Cups here. We also have the High Priestess in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse as well. It's like, despite what you may have been through, the universe wants to give you something so much better, and I feel like you deserve this, because if you didn't, it wouldn't be being packed on this strong. And this is being packed on strong. You guys have accumulated like a world of good karma is what it looks like. You know, we all have our moments in time. We all go through things. We all get down in the dumps. But I feel like your story of overcoming that is one for the books, Gemini. I really feel like, you know, you guys are giving birth to something greater than yourself right now. Like, whatever it is that you are creating, this is something that it's not selfish at all. This is something that will be able to help not just your family and your friends, but this is something that's life-changing for many. You're trying to do something here, Gemini, that can help change this world and make this world a better place, because, I mean, let's face it, we don't know where it's headed. But I feel like you have something in your heart and in your mind and your soul that wants to show itself. It wants to reveal itself, and I feel like you're doing just that, and you're going to be victorious in this. I feel like it's going to be successful. I feel like you're in a more joyful place in your life, and if not now or not yet, you will be, Gemini. You will feel this harmony, okay? It's yours. Like, it belongs to no one else but you, honey. Too many cards. More messages for the Gemini, please. Any more messages for the Gemini, please, Spirit? Okay, so you guys have the Two of Discs in reverse. So, before, you know, this feeling of joy and being a little more at peace in your life, or a lot more at peace for some of you, before all of this, you had no control. And I feel like the whole point here for you is to gain back control. Like, I feel like that's important to you right now, is to regain control, because I feel like you guys know that you may have gotten lazy. Okay, you may have felt like imbalanced, and because of it, it may have created like a struggle as far as your finances are concerned, right? And I think, you know, that struggle alone, you being in that situation and possibly having no one to reach out to, no one who could help you, because, you know, it happens to the best of us, right? I think that is really what woke you up. I think that was your defining moment this year, Gemini. It's like, it's all on me. You know, I can't turn to anyone else. I can't expect anyone else to do what it is that I want to be done. I have to do it myself. And I think that's where you are now in your life. You're taking back control. You didn't like possibly living in poverty. You didn't like the struggle. You didn't like being lazy and not having the energy or the confidence or the drive to get up every day and do what you know you are more than capable of. Okay? And I feel like, you know, you've had that moment, that epiphany moment. And if you haven't had it yet, I hope that this is it for you. You guys have the Hierophant. I really pray that this is it for you. Okay? You guys know what that Hierophant is. First of all, the Hierophant represents Taurus. So some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. For some of you, you could have Taurus in your chart. However, I feel like, you know, your spirituality here, your faith, your religion, this is what's pulling you through. You're remembering where you once were at a better time in your life. You're remembering that time and what was the most important thing at that time to you. You know, because it looks as if though right now, you know, you're focusing on your faith. And because you're focusing on your faith, you are manifesting this abundance. You are manifesting this good energy. Your spirituality is very much strong. Okay, not everyone is religious. Some of us are spiritual. Some of us are atheists. You know, we all have our own things, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I am no judge here, okay? I didn't go to school for it, although I wanted to become a judge. I actually have a degree in law, paralegal studies to be exact, and that was something that I was interested in. I'm rambling now, but yeah, I don't judge. But I feel like, you know, whatever your spirituality is, whatever your faith is in, that is carrying you forward right now, Gemini. And doing a really... Uh-oh, we got cards falling all over the floor. Okay. Some of you are thinking about getting married, even. Okay, and could be thinking about, you know, how you want to go about your ceremony. Okay, it may be that, you know, you want to do things traditionally. It may be that you want to do things non-traditionally. But I feel like, you know, that much is up to you and your faith and your partner's faith. Obviously, for those of you who are getting into a commitment or have been in a commitment for a while and you're thinking about marriage, or even for those of you who are married, my advice to you, and I'm being told to tell you this, is to get back to your faith. So if you feel like, you know, there's something happening within your marriage right now that you're not happy with and you don't really know what to do about it, I'm being told right now to tell you that you guys may need to get back to your faith. The root of it all. Okay, what do you guys put first in the relationship? For most people, it's God, but obviously, like I said, everyone is different. So whatever it was that held you guys together from the very beginning, as far as relationships are concerned, and your spirituality or your faith is concerned, that's what you need to get back to. Focus on that. For some of you, you are already doing that. And good job. Good job, Gemini. You guys have the 5 of Discs. This is about financial stability, okay? You guys have been saving up. You've been saving up because obviously, like I said, there's something that you want to do and you know exactly what this is. It's something major. It's something that, like I said, won't just help you. It will help many people, okay? And I feel like this may have to do with your spirituality, or it may have been created because of your spirituality, if that makes sense, okay? This was something that came from your spiritual realization. But I see you guys being very kind and as I said, helping others. You're doing something that is going to help others. You guys are giving back to the community, giving back to the world. This is bringing in so much good energy for you. Financial stability, just action, power, success, abundance. All I'm seeing is goodness. You came from a dark place. Look at that. Look at all around that eye. You came from a dark place, but you're definitely in a much better place. We have the Ace of Cups. See, this is what I mean. You came from a dark place. Ace of Cups in reverse. A depressed place. Okay, and this could have had to do with a relationship. I'm getting you were dealing with someone who, it was like, it was unrequited love, unrequited feelings. It wasn't real, and I feel like you feel rejected by this person. You don't feel like this person was being honest with themselves or being honest with you as far as feelings are concerned. And you know, that all came to an end, and it may have left you in a pretty depressed place, but you decided to take that negative energy and to turn it into something. And what you have turned it into, Gemini, is amazing, or it will be. Last card, please, for the Gemini. Last card for the Gemini, please, Spirit. Okay, Gemini, you guys got 2 cards that fell on the floor. You have the Sun, and you also have the King of Discs. So, that being said, listen, you're back. You're back. I don't know how else to put it. You're back. Look, I came back and you guys came back right along with me. You're back, Gemini. So I'm sorry for whatever I missed in your past, this past month that I've been away. I'm so sorry, but clearly you're back. Whatever was happening that we haven't discussed, I see that you made it out without my help, without listening to me. You figured this out on your own and you're back. Like, you are in a much better place right now. You are abundant. You have grown. You have most definitely grown, and you're able to feel the happiness that you've been wanting to feel for a long time now. Feel like you're doing something that is going to create like some sort of expansion. Whatever you're doing, it may start off small, but it's going to grow. It's definitely going to grow. Okay? This King of Disc here, again, abundance, fortune, prosperity. You guys also, again, being giving. I said it right the first time. You guys are being extremely giving at the moment. Extremely generous. I feel like you've been practicing this new way of being. You've been doing this probably this whole month that I've been away, or longer. You know, you guys could have been doing this for a while now, but all of that energy, everything that you've put into yourself, all of that positivity, it's coming back, and it's coming back tenfold. Okay? It's returning. Like, yeah, this is the Gemini. I don't know what that other mess was, that other energy was, but this is the Gemini. The Gemini is back. You were feeling insecure. That's what that other mess was. You were feeling insecure about yourself. It could have had to do with a relationship because, like I said, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, there was some unrequited feelings. There was some rejection. There was a breakup. And I feel like, you know, it could have to do with you feeling insecure in your relationship. They say time heals. Don't go build a life without me because you're mine still. You guys probably have heard that song by Young Blue. But yeah, I feel like, you know, you're probably doing this for you. There's probably someone who you love and you wouldn't mind being with, but I think now it's just not the time for either of you. I feel like the time right now is meant for you guys to focus on self, focus on healing and things of that nature, because it's going to take time in order for you to heal. It's not an overnight process, Gemini. Yeah, so there may be someone who you are considering reconciling with at some point or another. I just don't think it's now. But I do feel like, you know, you have someone in your heart, Gemini, that you truly love and you would love to be with, but you would love to be with them under the right circumstances, under the right conditions. You want for things to be healthy. You want for things to be happy, and you're not going to settle for anything less than that. So as of right now, history is history. Okay? You miss them. I'm sure they miss you as well, but you guys got to focus on yourselves individually. Because enough is enough. Enough. You've had enough. You've had enough. Sometimes we just overdo it. We don't know when to press the brakes, and I think now would be the time to put on the brakes. But for some of you, you've already put on the brakes. You've already started your healing process. You've already started on your new journey, and you've had enough. You know, if it's meant to be, it will be. But right now, you're focused on yourself, as you should be. That's most important, because you can't be with someone if you aren't your best self and they aren't their best selves. It's going to be toxic. It's not going to be a healthy relationship. But you being your best self and I said that all wrong. You being your best self as well as them is what will create a healthier relationship for those of you who still want the relationship, but just not now. Okay? It's going to take a lot of self-reflection. All things go. Understand that what you let go may not return to you, but if it does return to you, I've always heard it means so much more. I'm sure you guys have heard that as well. So right now, release it. Release it for the sake of your success. Release it for the sake of your well-being. Release it for the sake of your sanity. Release it for the sake of your mental health. Release it for the sake of their all of the above as well. Because if you love them, if you truly love someone, then what you want for them is nothing but goodness. And if you're not being your best self, you can't give them your best self, which is not giving them any goodness. So I feel like you guys are focused on being your best self at the moment so that you can have, or you can share a better version of yourself with whoever it is that you love, Gemini, because there's definitely somebody here that you love. Yeah, so you guys are maturing. I feel like you guys are just doing a whole lot better. Like, you know that, you know, it's important to communicate with someone like an adult versus shutting down, or versus arguing or yelling or fighting and things of that nature. I feel like you guys know that you got to get you together in order to be someone's one, if that makes sense. I feel like you guys are being very frugal right now. You guys are definitely making sure that when it comes to your money, you're not overspending. You're not, you know, going out and doing unnecessary things. You guys know that you have something that you want to do, something that you want to make happen, and that is what you are focused on right now. That is what your money is going toward right now. All of that other mess that's unnecessary, clothes, shoes, looking nice, fashion, all of that type of stuff, eating out all of the time, I don't think that's on your agenda. Looks like that's the furthest thing from your agenda. Like, you like nice things. Don't get me wrong. You like nice things, Gemini. It's just like right now is not the time to focus on that. Now is the time to be frugal. Now is the time to be smart about how you spend your money. Because all of that other stuff is beyond illusion. This here, this shiny stuff you see here, jewelry, things of that nature, it's all beyond illusion. And you know what it feels like to have it. It's not like you've never had it. You've had it. You've had it. So you know now that you're not going to let that get the best of you and determine who you are and how you are going to go about living your life. Oh my goodness. So you guys have inner voice and receptivity. So I feel like you need to receive whatever you're hearing. That inner voice, whatever it's telling you to do, you need to receive that. So if ever you were questioning at any moment that what you want to do either is or isn't something that you need to do, I feel like whatever your inner voice is telling you that you should do, if it's like that burning desire feeling, you need to go ahead and do it. Just get it done, Gemini. Get it done. That is all I have for you. I will see you guys soon. And yeah, so happy to be back. Thank you, Gemini, for all of your support. Thank you for those of you who have stuck it out with me. I appreciate you more than anything. You have no idea. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, Gemini. Bye-bye.